Urban legends have always been a captivating subject for me. The thought of mysterious creatures, haunted houses, and unsolved murders has always been intriguing. These stories have been passed down through the generations, and with each retelling, they become more and more ingrained in our cultural consciousness. They are a reminder that the unknown can be both terrifying and fascinating. One of the most interesting urban legends for me is the Bunny Man. The legend goes that a man dressed in a bunny costume and wielding an axe killed several people in Virginia in the 1970s. The story has been passed down through the generations and has even spawned a horror film, The Bunny Man, which was released in 2005. The legend of the Bunny Man is said to have originated in Fairfax County, Virginia in the 1970s, and it has since spread to other parts of the United States and Canada. According to the legend, the Bunny Man was a deranged individual who escaped from a mental institution. He was said to have been dressed in a full bunny suit, complete with ears and a tail, and he carried an axe or a hatchet. He was known to lurk around abandoned buildings and bridges, and he would attack anyone who crossed his path. The Bunny Man was said to have killed several people before he was finally caught by the police. The legend of the Bunny Man is shrouded in mystery, and it is unclear whether the story is based on fact or fiction. Some people believe that the Bunny Man was a real person who committed a string of murders in the 1970s, while others believe that the story is nothing more than an urban legend. The fact that there is no concrete evidence to support the existence of the Bunny Man only adds to the intrigue of the legend. Another urban legend that always caught my attention is the Winchester Mystery House. This is a real-life mansion located in San Jose, California. The house was built by the widow of the inventor of the Winchester rifle, Sarah Winchester. After her husband and child died, she believed that she was being haunted by the ghosts of people killed by Winchester rifles. To evade the spirits, she decided to build a house that would confuse and mislead them. As a result, the house has staircases that lead to nowhere, doors that open to walls, and windows that look into other rooms. The Winchester Mystery House is said to be haunted by the ghosts of the people killed by Winchester rifles. Visitors to the house have reported strange noises, ghostly apparitions, and eerie feelings. The house is now open to the public as a tourist attraction, and it is considered to be one of the most haunted places in the United States. Another urban legend that always caught my attention is the Mothman. This creature was said to have been sighted in Point Pleasant, West Virginia in the 1960s. It is described as a winged humanoid with glowing red eyes. Some people believe it was a harbinger of the collapse of the Silver Bridge in 1967, which killed 46 people. The Mothman legend has become so popular that it has inspired a book, a film, and a statue in Point Pleasant. The Mothman legend is said to have originated in the 1960s, when a group of gravediggers working in a cemetery near Point Pleasant reported seeing a large, winged creature with glowing red eyes. The creature was said to have stood about 6 feet tall and had a wingspan of about 10 feet. It was said to have been completely covered in a dark, shaggy fur. The gravediggers reported that the creature flew away when they approached it. The legend of the Mothman grew as more and more people reported seeing the creature. Some people believe that the Mothman was a harbinger of the collapse of the Silver Bridge, which occurred on December 15, 1967. The collapse of the bridge resulted in the deaths of 46 people, and many people believe that the Mothman sightings were a warning of the disaster. Despite the many sightings and reports of the Mothman, there is no concrete evidence to support its existence. Some people believe that the Mothman was nothing more than a large bird or a misidentified owl, while others believe that it was a psychological phenomenon caused by the stress and fear of the impending disaster. Another urban legend that I find interesting is the legend of Sleepy Hollow. This is a classic short story by Washington Irving about a schoolmaster named Ichabod Crane who is pursued by a headless horseman. The story has become an enduring legend, and it has been adapted into film and television multiple times. The legend of Sleepy Hollow is set in a small village in upstate New York during the late 18th century. The story revolves around Ichabod Crane, a schoolmaster who is in love with a beautiful young woman named Katrina Van Tassel. Ichabod is also pursued by a rival for Katrina's affections, a man named Brom Bones. One night, Ichabod is riding home from a party at the Van Tassels' house when he is chased by a headless horseman. Ichabod is never seen again, and the legend states that he was either killed by the headless horseman or that he ran away in fear. The legend of Sleepy Hollow is a classic tale of love, jealousy, and the supernatural. The story has become an enduring legend, and it has been adapted into film and television multiple times. It serves as a reminder that even in the face of fear and uncertainty, the human spirit can prevail. The last urban legend that I want to mention is the legend of the Loch Ness Monster. This is a legend about a large, aquatic creature said to inhabit Loch Ness in Scotland. The creature, affectionately known as Nessie, is said to have a long neck and one or more humps, and has been the subject of many alleged sightings and photographic evidence over the years. The legend of the Loch Ness Monster dates back to the 6th century, when St. Columba is said to have encountered a water beast in the loch. The first modern sighting of Nessie was reported in 1933, and since then, there have been many reported sightings, as well as photographic and sonar evidence purporting to support the creature's existence. Despite the many sightings and evidence, the existence of the Loch Ness Monster remains a mystery. Some people believe that Nessie is a surviving plesiosaur, while others believe that it is a giant sturgeon or a giant eel. Some people believe that the sightings and evidence are nothing more than hoaxes or misidentifications. In conclusion, urban legends are an important part of our cultural heritage. They serve as a reminder that the unknown can be both terrifying and fascinating. They have the power to captivate our imaginations and send shivers down our spines. Whether they are true or not, they will always be a part of our cultural consciousness.